Well, I am holding it down, so hey. Mr. Gavin Mulap, how are you doing, brother?
Mr. Ngwenya.
Oh, sorry, let me switch on your mic. What am I doing? Okay, let's go.
Mr. Ngwenya, how are you, sir?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been, eh?
Yeah,
This is our second time we're having a show together.
It is.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, so I believe that today you are continuing, or we are continuing, the rental series.
That's correct, sir.
It's a series that you started when? Last week?
Last week, yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes,
and we are talking the rights and obligations as a landlord, and also the rights and obligation as a tenant.
That's correct, sir.
All right, let's start with the landlord.
Yes.
Okay.
The landlord have to deliver the property
to
a tenant in a condition that that is fit to live in.
Okay.
I mean, can you imagine if you go there and the place is flooded or whatever the case, and you're paying the landlord?
Yes.
So he has to do his.
And that means everything. I mean, even the light bulbs have to be in working condition.
Everything has to be in working
100%.
order. So that when you give it back to him, you give it back to him in the condition that he also gave it to you.
All right, I've got a question. I'm going to ask you a question about that later on, but let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay.
Tell me about the right to inspect the property as a landlord.
Right. Let's say you have a year period, okay, a year lease.
Yeah.
Okay, that the landlord occasionally has to come and inspect whether the property is being used for what was meant for.
Sure.
And is everything okay? Though he still has to phone you, Mr. Ngwenya. Say, Mr. Ngwenya, in the next 2 weeks I'm coming. Then you say, oh, Mr. Gav, you know what? I'm not available. Come in 3 weeks' time. Then I come. I do the inspection. So it is the landlord's right to do the inspection regularly, but he has to inform his tenant.
Okay.
Yes. And another thing, let's just role play. I'm the landlord, you the tenant.
All right, sure.
I have to give you your privacy so that you can enjoy.
Thank you.
The property.
When I'm throwing my parties and stuff, yeah.
Yes.
Don't come knocking and telling me that I can't throw a party.
No. As long as you follow the bylaws, and if you're in a complex, you also follow the bylaws. If they say, Mr. Ngwenya, after 10 p.m., switch off, you switch off.
Yeah, sure.
You see, then I don't even have to come and bother you. Okay. And then the repairs and damages. Any repair, which is a normal wear and tear, Mr. Ngwenya, if I'm your landlord, I have to repair it. But anything that you break, Mr. Ngwenya, you have to be fair enough, and you must fix it.
I must fix it myself.
That's correct.
All right. Let's talk about the tenant.
The tenant, yes. Mr. Ngwenya, you live in my property, you must pay me on time. Please, don't give me a headache, sir.
Tell me in a situation, because usually contract will say something like pay on the 25th or before the 25th, or what does it say?
It will say on or before.
On or before, exactly, yes.
When the contract specifically says on or before, Mr. Ngwenya, it means on or before. But it does not have that term, on or before.
I can pay whenever I feel like it.
Then you see.
Thank you.
But obviously, within reasons, Mr. Ngwenya, yes.
All right, let's talk about when you use rental property for the purposes stated.
Mr. Ngwenya, I give you my 2-bedroom townhouse. It's not fair.
So I can't do my own little thing. I can't open my little studio in the other room or have an office.
Okay, let's say you can have a home office.
Yeah, sure.
It's a home office,
yeah, sure.
which everybody can use. Probably to be maybe 20% of the entire space. But you can't have the whole place as a home office. While you said to me you want it for residential purposes. So let's adhere to the contract so that me and you could live nicely and have a decent agreement. Yes.
Okay, let's talk about subletting.
Oh, Mr. Ngwenya, this is a huge problem. People come, especially the people who are renting big houses or the freehold. The person says, I'm coming, I'm going to stay there, only to find that they're going to sublet your property.
The other rooms, yeah.
With all the respect, unfortunately, our brothers and sisters, especially the foreigners, have a tendency of doing this thing. And the sad part is they are running down the landlord's property. Yes. We're not talking xenophobia here. We're not inspiring anything. We're just talking the stats, what we have seen.
Sure.
Okay. And that does not mean that our brothers and sisters, we know what the South Africans, they don't do the same. They also do the same.
Sure.
But all we say, please, business thing. Please respect other people's properties. Yes, they have a financial commitment, you know, Mr. Ngwenya, a 20-year financial
So
commitment.
irrespective whether you pay that landlord the rent in time, it doesn't matter. Don't sublet that property.
Don't sublet unless he says to you, Mr. Ngwenya, go on, sublet.
All right.
Yeah, don't do anything untoward.
All right, let's talk about maintaining the property.
Yes. When we maintain the property, Mr. Ngwenya, it's very simple. As we said, tenant, I gave you the place, you give me the place back as it is.
All right.
Okay,
man.
you break, you fix the tenant. If it's a normal wear and tear, call me the landlord. Let me fix my part.
Okay, I want to go back to the landlord. Remember, I said that we will come back to this point.
Yes.
Of the right to inspect the property, right?
That's correct, sir.
In fact, not even the right to inspect the property. I wanted to talk about the deliver the property to a tenant in a condition fit to live in.
That's correct.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
I move into a place.
Yes.
The light bulbs are not working. Things are broken. I tell the landlord. I said, listen, dude, this thing needs to be fixed. This thing needs to be fixed. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll fix it. And they don't do it.
Yes.
Can I take from my rental money?
Yes.
Okay, and fix those things, and then so if the stuff costs maybe, let's say, 3,000 rand and my rent is like 4,000 rand,
Yes.
can I do that?
On face value, it makes sense, but not necessarily. The lease agreement will tell you what you can do. Some lease agreement will say you can have what we call a set off clause, meaning you can fix anything that you need to. And then some lease agreement will say, hey, Baba, you don't fix anything, I fix. So if that's what it says, then you must follow it.
But you've been waiting forever.
Then again, on the lease agreement, it will have a breach clause.
Yeah, sure.
If your landlord has been in breach, then you as the tenant, you also have the right to cancel.
Fantastic.
You understand? And remember, before you move into the property, hopefully you've done an inspection
100%.
where you have determined this is working, this is not working. Before Mr. Ngunya, you even move in.
Fantastic.
And you have a small sheet of paper where you agree this is working, this is not working.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr.
Kevin,
Ngunya.
thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great one, and do please keep in touch with him. Are you on social media?
Yes,
Facebook?
as NYT Properties on Facebook page.
NYT Property Facebook page. Follow him, please. He's got some insightful information.